few things from my end actually. I mean, after working here, after finishing my MS, I joined Singleton College, worked there for about a year, then I left for the UK, worked there for about 10 years, and I returned back in 2012. One thing I am very proud of throughout my career is that I have done my MS from Nizams. I had an opportunity to join as a Usmania Nizam for the same MS also at the same time. And interestingly, one of my close friends, he also had the same opportunity of joining both MS also in Usmania and Nizams. He chose to join Usmania, I chose to join Nizams. It's interesting actually. We both came to meet the seniors over here, the guys doing final year MS at the time. Dr. Srikanth, Dr. Vijay Nish, I don't know if you remember meeting us. Yeah, we met both of them. So, Dr. Srikanth, he said one thing. Boss, there is only one thing. Meeku academics కావాలనుకుంటే ఇక్కడికి రండి బాస్, కోసుకోవాలనుకుంటే ఉస్మానియాకి వెళ్ళిపోండి. మరి I don't know what my friend made out of it, and he went to Usmania. And I don't know what I made out of it, and I came to him. Okay. But end of the day, I think the most three phases of how you become a surgeon. The first is you should know when not to do a surgery. Yep. Forget about being the best surgeon in the world. Don't become the worst surgeon in the world. So if you do surgery when you should not do the surgery, you will undoubtedly become the worst surgeon in the world. So the first thing is to know when not to do the surgery. I think NIMS teaches you the best in that regard, without a doubt. Among many hospitals in the countries, as I can see, I've seen so many hospitals. I've worked in about 8 different hospitals in the UK. I think the practices here are very, very hot in that regard. And the second is when to do the surgery. You should know the indications correctly and you should proceed. And the final is how to do the surgery, which we all learn over the period of years until the day we retire. Because my consultant in Wrightington, he used to say, I mean, whenever I show him my hip replacement and start exercising him and say, I could have done this way, that way, I said, no, don't worry. The day you reproduce, the day you show me a perfect X-ray, you know what you need to do? No, I don't know this one. You should retire. A, because you may not be able to reproduce it again. A, work. Okay? B, because you stop learning from that day. If you stop learning, don't come here to work. So, I mean, that's the attitude that you should have. So, you should learn every day, every single day that you come to work. That's what I learned from many other people. So, the third aspect of surgery, which is how to do the surgery, we will all learn over a period of time. So, when I joined here, as I said, I had a perfect match who was doing in Usmania. This is mostly for the juniors I am saying this, okay? By the time I entered theatres in Nizam, which was something like 3 months or 6 months? 6 months in those days, 6 months. We were not allowed to enter the theatres.
Till today, sir.
Till today, good. That's very good. No, that is very good. Okay, I'll tell you why. By the time, probably he must have done about 10 forearms and 20 K-nails and 30 X-fixes and whatever. And I still didn't enter the theatre. And by the time I entered the theatre, the first 6 months, my senior used to joke. You know, you get 2 more degrees before you get your MS. The MCH, the first one, the master in CM handling, and the second, when you get stuck with the first year, the post-retraction and continuous action. It was like a joke. But till today, you see, if I do assist someone, they would really say, I'm a good assistant.
Yes.
I've assisted so many surgeons in the world, so many, and they all say, you're a good assistant. That is what you need to know. That is what you need to learn. There is something to learn from everything that you do in your life. And that is what Nizam teaches. And the first 6 months in your classroom, that's a golden period. That's when you really learn how to apply plasma. And you see so many plasma being applied throughout the world. Throughout the world. They are so shabby, so, sort of not thought of. Like Vivian sir used to say, if you put a plaster and the patient comes back to me, even if I see a speck of POP anywhere else other than where the plaster should be, that's bad. That is really bad. And even today, when I apply plaster, I clean the fingers myself because that is what was taught to me. And applying the plaster is probably even more important than doing the surgery because here you are just doing on your own and there is no one else to see or teach you or tell you anything about it. Because in surgery, if you are putting something down, if you are going some, haywire, there are so many around you who can alert you, including the nurse, including the anesthetist. Plaster treatment, what happens is you are doing it on your own. So you need to really learn it. So for the junior sake, don't be worried at all. Even I felt the same when I finished years of MSc. I think